Um, and I think the last will with Villareal versus
Bayern Munich.
Bayern Munich.
Uh,
Yeah,
Bayern Munich did score 7 goals. Um,
yeah, it was unexpected.
so
I was, I was actually rooting for Salzburg.
yeah, me too. It's always for the underdogs, but I didn't expect
Yeah,
7 goals and a complete breakdown of Salzburg, but that happened, and then obviously Bayern Munich came into. Do
I,
you think it
I
is
think
a
it.
is a is a easy bread and butter sort of?
Not really. It happens to any team who plays. Yeah, well, not any team. Like most of the teams who was playing the knockout round for the first time. You know.
Mhm.
So I would say like like with their experience, like with Muller, with Lewandowski, with actually they had this quite a change in the second half. So far, I remember they they were they went to the match with like four attackers
Yeah,
and three defenders and three midfielders, probably something like that.
I
Actually,
still think defense is
it's
not
like reverse 4-3-3.
exactly,
But
exactly.
yeah, they overwhelmed the defense actually. Like four versus four, like they created four versus four situation, and they were like outrun by the passes from the midfield from Muller and some other guys. It was it was a brilliant performance, but I think
But is there any
Sal-
chance for team like Villarreal against them?
Villarreal is completely different team than Salzburg. But yeah, like with qualities like Lewandowski, they still well there are well Villarreal has some sort of chances because their Bayern Munich's defense is not uh,
Not great.
as good. Yeah,
But then obviously, players like what's his name? Dan Zuma. He's very, very quick. Is it there is another guy called Pino who scored 4 goals in first half. No, actually within 60 minutes. The other day, I think it was against one of the was it against Sociedad or I can't remember, but it was like he
yeah,
scored he scored like fun. And Pino has been called in Spanish national team by um, Luis Enrique before as well. So he's very, very
yeah.
talented, has very good pace. So it is not that
Oh,
easy.
also, their defense is quite good. Or
Yeah,
with
Pau
Aurier,
Torres
Torres, and Albiol. Albiol is like one of the experienced guy, and
really
I
looks like in a good form, but you never know with Ruli. But he looks like in a good
yeah,
form.
yeah. Also, Mocelso is playing phenomenal. Like
Yeah, he's playing very
he's
well.
playing actually. Yeah, he's playing as a number 10, and
Yeah,
which actually is surprising. But
yeah, but again, Emery have already managed him, so he knows how to manage him. And the other part, to have a number 10 in your side, you need to have very good number 5 and 6.
yeah,
And I
Parejo or
Parejo,
Etienne Cafu.
exactly,
Yeah,
they're very good
both.
for
Yeah.
covering them. And Parejo is himself is one of the creative force as well. And while I am a big fan of Manu Trigueros on the left, always for a long time. And Manu Trigueros is someone who's not being talked much, but he's one of the um, La Masia product. Very, very technically good player. And on the other side, there are some very good players, very technical skill wise, very good player. They might be not a very good, huge name, but this team,
Yeah, but original fight will be in the midfield, like what shape Bayern will take. It's still unpredictable, and that would be the challenge for
but my
Villarreal.
question, I'll probably go to the Bayern Munich discussion on the separate question, but I guess I couldn't control. I can go ahead and ask. There's a bit of huge gap between Bayern Munich and and whoever was following. and now there is not
Yeah,
much gap anymore.
yeah. Dortmund is like trailing by 4 points only, because Bayern lost their last match,
Yeah.
uh,
Was it
and also for Dortmund they have the how can I say, their Clasico against uh, Bayern Munich in the Allianz Arena. So it could be
it could be
like,
exciting. Yeah.
yeah, it could be exciting. Also, Haaland is back so far,
Hmm.
and um, Jude
And
Bellingham
Bayern
is.
did mention about the when I think was it Khan or someone else said, we're not going to sign Haaland because he's not Bayern Munich material, something like that. But anyway,
I think even if they wanted to sign him, he- they couldn't actually afford him right
yeah,
now because there were we talked about this probably.
yeah,
There were problems going on with
Bayern Munich.
contracts, like
Yep.
even with Lewandowski, they could not actually offer him much, and he's probably wanting a 3 years deal, and they weren't actually like
Offering them, obviously.
yeah, and something like that. And also like with the COVID, because German clubs doesn't have like much like
Revenue
money flow.
and yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Also,
Uh,
the league is not like
very
in the top.
popular like others.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Exactly.
it doesn't have huge TV rights too. Doesn't have. I don't know what are the ticket prices like.
It is pretty much like it depends like
Is
what
it
teams you are
what
supporting.
I meant is it's not as high as say English Premier League if you're going to watch Manchester City or Liverpool. It's not as high as that.
Uh, Actually, I tried to buy the tickets for Berlin Derby,
Hmm.
but it was actually pretty high. If you have like season tickets, and it's not
Hmm.
much. But
Hmm.
if you are like an outsider like me, it would be. It was, so far I remember, like 200 euros probably.
Oh, that's fairly expensive.
Yeah,
Given that
but I was
both
trying to.
Berlin
Yeah,
both
I was
Berlin
trying to buying it like a week before the
right,
first derby. So
right. So yeah, coming back to Villareal versus Bayern, and Bayern is overwhelmingly favorite, but obviously you can't just rule out Villareal. So
uh,
that's almost the end of our Champions League kind of preview, and we want to catch we have a lot more to cover.
yeah,
But if you want to add anything on Champions League or anything,
no, nothing. But there are like three English team and
three
three
Spanish.
Spanish.